The set. Oh, Later's done it again. Later's galloped. And one of the first to get him off the arm there was Out of the Fire. Yankee Commando began well and is going in search of the lead, and they were followed just in behind those. Better Hanover to Cash. Then on the outside next of all is Tontine, followed by Rain de Jatan, and Used Tickets was moving up on the inside. A length's breakaway then to Quietly Spoken, who's a little worse than midfield as Tontine presses forward and takes up the front running. Then we've got Cyclone Dream, Mr. Elwood, well back in the race is Nicholson, and tailing right off in the race now is Later. So as they come towards the turn into the home straight now with 1,800 metres left to go and Tontine led, it's a tale of two cities really for trainer Graham Hartman. He's got the leader and he's got the one tailed right off in the race, but the one in front is Tontine, and having a sustained peep there. Glenn McElhenney sizes up the opposition. Yankee Commando and he's back second. On the outside facing the breezes, Out of the Fire, and then came Better Hanover to Cash, and the favourite Rain de Jatan is having a lovely trip. It's one out and one back, and they were followed then by Used Tickets, Quietly Spoken. Next on the inside is Cyclone Dream, followed by Mr. Elwood. Last of the main pack is Nicholson, bar the one tailed off, and that is Later. Lead time 51.4 as they leave the straight now, and they head in the direction of the 1,200 metres, and it's Tontine leading the way by a length on Yankee Commando, who sits second on its back. Third facing the breezes, Out of the Fire, and then Better Hanover to Cash and Rain de Jatan. Back on the inside of those runners then came Used Tickets. The outside then is Quietly Spoken, Cyclone Dream, Mr. Elwood. A length off to Nicholson, and tailed right off in the race is Later. 31.9 was the first quarter of the last mile as they go inside the 1,000. Tontine led, and again Glenn McElhenney had a sustained look around. In second spot at the moment is Out of the Fire, Yankee Commando, Rain de Jatan 1-1 from Better Hanover to Cash and Quietly Spoken. Stablemates racing together, and then came Used Tickets, followed further back Mr. Elwood, Cyclone Dream, and last of all as they run down the back straight is Nicholson, bar the one tailed off, and that's Later. 30.9 second quarter, 62.8 the half as they run down past the 600 metres, and it's still bowling along in the van here. Tontine. Out of the Fire's about to hit top gear, and then came here's Rain de Jatan, Yankee Commando, Better Hanover to Cash and Quietly Spoken. All the favourites are making their moves to come out after Tontine, and as they approach the home turn, 400 left to go, 29 for the quarter. Tontine led, Rain de Jatan is winding up on the outside. Nowhere to go, Yankee Commando. Out of the Fire's beaten, and Quietly Spoken starts to run down the outside. Rain de Jatan gets to Tontine, but he is Quietly Spoken absolutely dropping on them and has raced away here, and David Morris is going to land the first two because Quietly Spoken has gone for home and is going to bolt in. Quietly Spoken will beat Rain de Jatan from the tail of the field. Nicholson stormed home into third. Fourth home was Better Hanover to Cash, galloping over the line Tontine, Yankee Commando, Mr. Elwood, Cyclone Dream, and then we've got Used Tickets. Well back to finish then is Out of the Fire, and tailed off Later, 28.7 last quarter.